In today's video, I'm gonna review the new Lockly Secure Pro Deadbolt Edition. I will talk about all the new features that this smart lock offer, and also make sure to stick till the end of the video because I'm also sharing a professional tip from me how you can get this door lock even more secure. Stay tuned. So the new Locally Secure Pro Deadbolt Edition. Before we're gonna start, I just want to introduce myself really quick. If you guys don't know, and if you're new to my channel, my name is Kobe and I'm with Silver Eagle Locksmith, Las Vegas YouTube channel. If you're interested in getting an awesome tips how you can secure your house or business in the most affordable way as possible and learn from a professional locksmith how to do it yourself, consider subscribing, and also make sure to take the bell notification and turn on all notification right after so you'll be notified first when I release new videos when I release them. Without further ado, let's move on to the lock. Okay, so the Lockly Secure Pro Deadbolt Edition. Let's talk about the main key features with this smart lock compared to any other smart lock out there in the market. So the first thing is going to be the secure digital keypad technology. So this secure digital keypad technology will offer you a high security access code to your front door. So basically what it does, it appears digits and numbers in different locations on the keypad every time you want to gain access. That way it will give you a high security access. No one will be able to figure what is the code. Unlike any static regular keypad, someone can actually figure the code if he's standing next to you or if they're actually able to look at the numbers that you entering. Now with this keypad, there is no way, no possible way that they will be able to know the code because like I said, the numbers will appear in a different position of the keypad every time you want to gain access. I will show you later, guys, how it works. Let's move on to the next key feature that I think is one of the most exciting and important key feature unlike any other smart lock out there. Second key feature with this lock, unlike any other smart lock in the market, is going to be the advanced 3D fingerprint access and 3D fingerprint sensor. So basically, this lock occupied with the most newest technology when it's come to a fingerprint reader. Unlike the older lock versions that use just an optical reader, this one uses a newest sensor that will give you much more speed and accuracy when it's come to gain access using your fingerprint. Now it's also give you 99 fingerprint access. So if you are a small business owner and you want to install this lock in any of your interior door inside of your business, honestly, this is the way to go. Why? Because you won't be needed anymore codes. You don't need to give codes to your employees. You just give them access using the fingerprint, and with the provided Locally app, you will be able to monitor access to the door. You will be able to see who got in and when, and more. So that's the way to go, guys. And unlike the old reader, the old fingerprint reader locks, this one is the newest technology, and I tested it compared to other locks, other biometric locks that I installed on my customers. This one is much more accurate and fast. So that was the second key feature. Let's move on to the other key features that I think they're good as well and coming up next. So other key features with the Locally Secure Pro Deadbolt Edition, you will also have the ability to give e-key distribution. So basically with the electronic key, you will be able to gain access to someone else using their smartphone. Also, you will be able to give offline code, one-time code or code that you will be able to use all the time. Other key features is going to be the voice control. So you will be able to use Google Assistant and Amazon Alexa app to gain access to the door lock. So this is very good if you want to use your smartphone with a voice command. Now, another features with this lock is going to be the privacy mode. So you will be able to put the lock in a privacy mode so no one can gain access. Only authorized people will be able to gain access, and you can choose whoever will have the access. So the privacy mode will give you the privacy that you want, and this is just great. Now, other key features with this lock is the wireless door sensor. So basically, with this provided wireless door sensor, you will be able to know if the door is shut closed or still open. This is just great. Another key feature is going to be the auto locking feature. So the deadbolt will lock automatically after a certain amount of time that you can choose. This is another great feature, and basically many other smart lock out there offering that feature as well, but I personally really like it. Okay, let's move on to other key features. The security safe mode. Basically, if someone attempts to use the code and gain access to the lock after multiple wrong access code, you can actually disable the lock up to 1 hour. So this is very good. Usually most door locks give anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes, but this one give you the option up to 1 hour disabling the lock. So it's good for some door application, depending on where it's basically installed. It's in a business, like I mentioned, or a residential house. So you will be able to choose that. That's another awesome feature. So this lock is basically perfect for any property management, for Airbnb, for anyone that renter their property. This lock will give you the ability to send them an electronic key access code remotely. So you won't even need to go to the property anymore, and you can actually control everything through your smartphone. Universal fit and very easy installation. So the Locally Secure Pro Deadbolt Edition will fit doors from right to left swinging, and also it will fit door thicknesses from 1 3/8 inch to 2 inch. Also, it will work with doors that have 2 3/8 backset and 2 3/4 backset. So basically any residential door and commercial door will work 100%. Also, they use a 6-pin key, which is way more than any other keypad out there. So it's actually increasing security when it's come to lock picking and lock bumping, because most lock cylinders out there, manual lock and electronic locks, only use 5-pin key cylinder. So this is just great for this lock. Okay guys, let's move on from the boring stuff to the good stuff, and I will show you how to install it very fast and also integrate it with a phone app, and also integrate the lock with access code and use your fingerprint as well. Coming up next. Okay, so let's open this box, see what's going on here for the first time. For you guys, of course, not for me. Alright. So you got here all the manual and all that good stuff. Start here, quick start guide. You can also download the Build app from Apple Store or Google Play, and you can learn also from this app how to do it as well. Of course, there is animated videos to show how to do it step by step, 3D interactive instructions, but regardless, I'm gonna show it to you how to do it the right way and how I do it. This card is something that you guys gonna have to keep. So this is the initial code card. It's have the serial number and some important information. Basically, that's gonna be your lock identity. So you want to keep it and treat it like your driver license. That's, well, that's exactly what they're saying right here. So keep this card and you are good. Looks like a keypad. Yeah, this is our keypad here. So you see this cylinder key here? That's a 6-pin key cylinder. Now this cylinder can be changed with any other key cylinder that you want. So basically you can use a Mul T Lock key, different high security cylinder, and basically increase the security of this lock in general. And this is the tip, guys, to increase security. So this is exactly what I will do for my customers, just to increase the security. But overall, this cylinder have 6-pin, and it's basically more secure than any other cylinder that you will buy in any hardware store, because most of them based on 5-pin, like Kwikset and Schlage. Now I'm not talking about the Kwikset Smart Key, which is working a different pinning system, and it's more pick resistant and bump resistant. But in general, what I would recommend you is to replace this cylinder with a different high security cylinder. Now I also have a different video, and I'm sharing the link right here, that I show you guys step by step how to replace the cylinder, and it's very simple. I actually share it with a different smart lock that I reviewed, but regardless, it's the same steps. So just follow those steps if you're interested to increase the security of it, and you are on your way. What else we got? Okay, so we have the Deadbolt and 4 alkaline batteries, screws. Well, basically all the things that you need for the installation. And here you will have the adapter and the hub to connect it to your home Wi-Fi, and also the Wi-Fi door sensor that is included. And what we got here. So this is the mounting bracket, the back mounting bracket of the lock. And that's gonna be our thumb-turn motor on the back side. Okay, so let's move on now to the installation, and let me show you how to quick and fast to install it. So we're gonna move on to the programming and the good stuff coming up next. Okay, so our first step of the installation is going to be the deadbolt. Now here on the sticker they're saying that you have to make sure that the deadbolt is extended for the installation. And before we're gonna move on, you also have to make sure what is your door installation is. So in my case, it's 2 3/4, and it fits just fine. But in case that your door installation is 2 3/8, all you have to do is just twist it, just like this, and you are on your way. Okay, so make sure about the installation size. That's all you need to do. And they also indicate the number, the 2 3/8 to 2 3/4. Put it in, secure with the providing screws. As I mentioned earlier, the deadbolt have to extend for the next installation steps. Okay, so here's our keypad, and remember the tailpiece have to be vertical. So it have to go in vertical and not horizontal. So this is something very important for you to know. So don't make mistakes here, guys. Cable underneath, vertical tailpiece, deadbolt extend. And let's move on to the mounting bracket. Here it is. So our mounting bracket and also the keypad have a plastic cover, and I really like that part. And that's very good for weather elements. Now there is also an upper screw that you can guys drill and just make the whole installation much more secure if someone tried to force open the lock. And that's an optional. and also manufacturer mentioned that. So in this tutorial, I'm not going to show you how to do it, but just so you guys know, there is providing screw to doing that. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so let's move on. There is also stickers right here and also on the keypad side, just to help you guiding with the installation. I'm not gonna use it, but you guys should, of course. And let's put the cable just like this. And make sure that the cable gonna be on the slot in the bottom and not in the actual circle where the tailpiece is gonna go, so it won't interfere with the tailpiece movement. And this is very important, guys, so don't forget that. Okay. Now, what you will gonna have to do, just using your fingers, put the two screws that holding the mounting bracket and also the keypad, just using your finger. Now we're gonna use our screwdriver or power drill, whatever you guys have. It's totally fine. But before finally tightening the screws, make sure that both sides of the keypad are straight, because you don't want to have unstraightened keypad deadbolt installed on your door. And also make sure that the tailpiece are right in the middle, and not too high, not too low, because then you know for sure you did something wrong. Alright, so let's check. You can see it's not straight, but this is what I do right now. Making it straight. That looks good this side. The other side looks good to me. And let's move to the final tightening. I'm gonna make sure that the deadbolt is extended prior to the installation. Otherwise, you're gonna have to remove the whole thing and start all over again. So, all right, we're good here. Now, you're gonna move to put the backside, the motor, and the batteries. All right, so connecting it, you have the red color, and it goes on the red color on the installation slot. It's very easy to figure it out. So we're gonna put it in. I want you guys to see it too. All right, when you hear the click, so you know that it's catching. Now there is a small clip right here. That's basically where the cable is gonna go. So you wanna make sure that you're hiding the cable underneath that clip, so it won't bother to the actual motor and the tailpiece movement. All right, this is how it's gonna look like. I hope that you can see it. And that's pretty much it. Okay, let's move on. We're gonna put our tailpiece, it's vertical, just like this. All right, so when you feel that everything is connected and there is no gaps or anything like that, then you know you did a good job, and you can continue to install the two side screw that holding the motor. Installation almost done. But you guys have to remember that this lock also comes with a door strike plate. Now I always recommend to use the strike plate that actual provided with any lock that you buy. If you're lazy enough not to install it, just make sure that your strike do engage with the new deadbolt and there is no problem. Otherwise, it's not gonna work for you guys. I always recommend to use a security door strike plate. And I also have a video that I'm sharing right here on top and talking about a security door strike plate that you can guys buy online and install, and it's super secure and highly recommended, because it doesn't matter how much secure is going to be your door lock, but if your door frame is not reinforced, you know, doesn't really matter at that point. And I'm not going to go any more in details. I just recommend to have good reinforcement to your door, and that's it. Okay, so let's start with the batteries. Now, before installing the last battery, press and hold the program button while installing the last battery until you hear the beep. Locally, we'll perform a self-check and the keypad screen will start initiate. So basically what they're saying here, that you have to put the first 3 batteries holding the program button, and in the same time put the last battery. That way the lock will initiate and understand if it's a right-handed door or left-handed door, and that way it will determine the position. So let's try and do it together. And remember, before putting the last one, pressing the program button right here, and then put the last battery. This is what it's doing. All right, so now determined the position, and you're good to go. All right. There is a small programming instructions if you want to do it manually, but we are not going to do things manually. We're going to do it with the app. So I'm going to put the cover, and there is a screw on the top that you can just secure it. But for now, I think we're good. You can use the thumb turn, lock and unlock it. You can use the key, provided key, 6-pin key, testing, checking that it works, and it does. All right, manual installation looks great. This is gonna be the 3D fingerprint reader right here. Let's move on to the app installation. Okay, so after downloading the Locally app, you will need to set up your account, user and password. When you're done, you will get to this screen on the application, and we're gonna add new device. Right now, we're gonna choose Secure Deadbolt Edition and locate the cards that come with the lock that I mentioned earlier. Make sure your Bluetooth is on and get started. Right now, you're going to have to choose the locally option from the options that will come on your screen. And we're going to put the initial code. And connect. Okay, those beeps means that it went well. Now we're going to set a new admin code. So that code is going to be for programming purposes as the administrator of the lock. I'm going to use a stupid code for now, just for the sake of the tutorial. But you can choose any code you want between 6 and 8 digits. Okay, next step. Confirm your admin code by entering your code into the keypad below. Press any button that includes the number you need. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. Admin code saved. Okay. Now what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to scan the serial number on the top of the card. So just tap on the icon on the right and scan it. Okay. All right, so that's pretty much it. Now we are done with programming the lock. but it's only work right now with the Bluetooth. And later, I'm going to show you guys and explain you how to also program the hub, the adapter link that will connect to your Wi-Fi, but that's going to be in the next step. So let's try to see how it works. Now it's showing that the lock is locked. Pressing it, the door is unlocked. Now you can press it again to lock it with the Bluetooth range, of course, which is, I guess, like 10 feet or something like that. The door is locked. Okay, so we are good here. Now our next step is going to go to the access stub, and we're going to add new user. Now it's going to have 3 different options. So it's going to be trusted user, individual with access until revoked, guest, grant access for a specific time period, and one-time access code to be used once. So we're going to choose trusted user. Let's say it's one of your family member. I'm going to put his name and choose anything between 6 and 8 digit access code. So I'm going to choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Confirm. Okay, now you can share this e-key with a trusted user. But let's see how it works. So swipe your hand on the keypad. It will activate the keypad. And you just have to touch the number on the sequence that they're showing. Now every time it's going to be in a different position and different place. But let's see how it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and then hit the icon on the bottom. It will unlock your door. So this is how you use user code on the keypad to gain access, and that's how it works. Okay, so you also have the offline access code user, and basically offline access code is a code that's granted with the set of encrypted numbers, which you can use to share with guests via SMS, email. Oh, also, by the way, forgot to mention that the lock is set up as a default 30-second auto lock. So this is something you can also change, and this is why it locks by itself. But okay, so the offline access code is an optional. You can use it if you want to give access to someone without any using app or cell phones, but that's what it is. Okay, let's move to the fun stuff, guys. The one I've been waiting for, and you too. It's gonna be the fingerprint tab. So now we're gonna add my fingerprint into the lock, and you'll see how it's been done. So add new fingerprint. There is also a video tutorial showing how to do it, but I'm gonna show it to you as well. Next step, you're gonna choose a name of the person that's gonna use it, and it's gonna be me. And now the keypad and the actual reader, the fingerprint reader, will become green, flashing green, and that's when you're gonna have to put your finger into it. Okay, so let's put the finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pass. Okay, so you're gonna have to lift your finger a couple times to recognize different position on your fingerprint, and make sure to put the name, and successfully had it. Okay, so that's done, and now my fingerprint is programmed to the keypad. So let's try it out. All right, guys, look how fast and accurate it is. Look at that. Let's lock it back. Use my fingerprint again. Voila. It's so fast, accurate. I'm very happy with this fingerprint reader. The 3D fingerprint reader sensor. It's really good. It works well. Now let's try a different finger just so you see. Won't work with the different fingers that I have, but one works like a charm. Okay, so in this step I'm gonna show you guys how to connect the Wi-Fi adapter, the link, and we're gonna go to set up new device, and we're gonna choose secure link. Now you already have it, so I'm gonna have to choose the option already purchased, connect now. And gotta make sure that you have Bluetooth on your smartphone, of course. Connect to the same Wi-Fi network of your smartphone. Okay, another thing is gonna be link distance to router must be less than 30 feet. Link distance to lock must be less than 10 feet. Smartphone distance to link must be less than 3 feet. And link only support 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi network. So make sure to choose that option and not the 5G if you have. Okay, so now got it. And you select the lock to pair with. I connect it to the electricity. And you have to press the button for 2 seconds till you're gonna have the option to choose, till it will recognize the link. And the red light on the link will flash red. And let's wait. Okay, it found it, so you're gonna have to choose the link. And from the option, you're gonna have to choose the 2.4 gigahertz, as I explained, not the 5G if you have that. So choose that option from the list. And of course, put the Wi-Fi password. And next step. Okay, once connected to the Wi-Fi, the secure link will restart in around 15 seconds. When the red light becomes solid, press the button below to continue. Okay, so let's wait. Okay, in my hand, the red light becomes solid on the link. So yes, it becomes solid red light. Connecting, scanning. Successfully connected. Okay, so we are good. Now, the Google Assistant Alexa cannot detect the door status if you have not installed the door sensors. Okay, so basically the door sensors is the part that I'm not going to show you guys how to install. It's very simple. You can also use the Build app, and also share a link down below, basically where you can find it and how to install the door sensor, the Wi-Fi door sensor. But I'm not going to show it to you right now. I'm just going to try to make sure that the Wi-Fi adapter does work. So I'm going to choose not now. Okay, so as you see now here on the top, you got two options to choose, the Wi-Fi or the Bluetooth. So now we connected with the Bluetooth, and it locks and unlock. Yep. So now we command the lock using the Bluetooth. If you switch it, now it will connect using the link, which is what we just programmed. So that's basically will allow you to control the lock remotely wherever you are, and also get the push notifications and all the other good stuff. So let's try it out. Voila. And lock it back. Okay guys, so we are pretty much done here with all the programming. Just to start with, you know now how to connect the link, you know how to add user code, fingerprint access, and you're good to go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We're pretty much done. If you have any questions regarding the new Locally Secure Pro Deadbolt Edition, anything regarding the installation, or any question whatsoever, just write a comment down below in the description, and I promise you personally that I will answer as fast as I can. Also guys, if you did enjoy the video, please don't forget, thumbs up, like my video, and also if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing, and don't forget to turn the bell and take all notification so you will be notified first when I release good videos just like this video. Alright? And guys, don't forget, I also share links to my previous videos about smart locks, different smart locks, so check them as well, and I will see you in my next one. Thank you so much.